Hello, Swan Noob, how you doing? Alright. I am excited. For so long, I have been wanting to do this level. So as my demons are lining up for 3000, we're going to be practicing this in preparation. Now, considering that this is a whole 4 tiers lower than Bloodlust, this shouldn't be as much of a hassle. Shouldn't be. Let's hope. So today we're just going to be doing some runs. Really trying to practice each section, get that muscle memory down. If I do feel confident before I'm at 2999 demons, then I will go from 0, but in practice mode, similar to what I did in Bloodlust. Just to keep the momentum rolling. But that's in the future probably. For now, let's get started. Yeah, I love this song too. Such a classic banger. Alright, cool, I have progress indicators, that's good. I won't need them yet. Be useful later. Hey, Missouri. We're not quite at SWI level yet. If I do end up going for SWI, I may line it up for a milestone, but we'll see. That's if I get to the skill level to go for SWI. I'm sorry, you're looking at the wrong guy if you're talking about mashups. I'm like strictly no mashups personally. I just like listening to the original song. How is it? I'm not aware of it. I guess I can have a look on Jukebox and maybe have maybe mess around and see what funny matchups there are. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to regain that muscle memory. Not quite there yet. Yeah, I think I'm aware of that. It's because I have the mic so close to the mouse. Guess I could try moving it to the other side. Okay, it's away from my mouse pad now. I know it's not a huge deal, but like, it's probably better. Because I usually have noise suppression on the stream. Because I have my mic so close to my mouth, sometimes it picks it up. Yeah, that's all good. This ship low-key harder than Michigan's part. Why are we worried about being able to hit clicks? That is a very true point. It's going back to the right. Alright, the mic is back where it used to be. And to be honest, occasionally hearing the muffled click on stream is... I do kind of like that style. Yeah, who doesn't like some nice ASMR geometry dash clicks? Probably my family has to put up with this. Jack's part is like so tight, you can so easily die to anything. I actually placed a checkpoint like somewhere earlier in the wave. like here. Titan Complex app. Yeah, it does. It does play like that one Titan Complex part. And look like as well. Would be really cool to get like a 55 to 100. Just get the entire second half. Post drop. That might be the next goal. Oh, Artificial Ascent for sure come first. Artificial Ascent was 2.0, 2016. And Titan Complex was like 2019 or something. I don't quite remember. But they do look like each other. It's so tight. I need to put a lot of attempts into this. Oh my god. I was around for pretty much the entire time I've played this game, but back in like 2016, I was just way too young to fully comprehend what was going on. The absolute scale of a project like this releasing in 2016 was like, oh cool. My brain was like, oh cool, it's an extreme demon that is pretty much number 2 on the leaderboards. Cool. So I really don't have much memory of my, like, experience of the game back then. Because obviously I had no idea it was going to turn into the game of my life. I was just having fun back then. Ah, I see, yeah. I kept playing through high school because, I don't know, the editor was just too fun for me. And I did kept beating new hardest and stuff. I wasn't super active. And then when I got to the last 2 years of high school, I kind of... Oh, last 2 years of high school was like my least active period of duty, when where I wanted to focus more on school. And then once I left school, it was just the hours just shut up. The redemption arc happened. Funny how these small events that happen in your life just change the course of your life. Imagine if you didn't end up joining a GD Discord server back then. I just recently beat Firewall. I can't believe I literally haven't got around to it. Like, that's the kind of level that I would have, like, absolutely loved going for, like, 7 years ago. Still pretty fun nowadays. A lot easier than what my mind thought it was going to be. Which makes sense because it is like an insane demon. Yep. I played on mobile up until like 2020 or 2019. So I played mobile for like 4 years. And in around 2019, I installed GD on Steam for the first time and I gave it a shot. And it was freaking alien to me. It was like, ew, clicking with the mouse? That feels off. So I only beat like my super hard levels on computer. That's when I beat Stalemate, Acropolis, and Supersonic and whatnot. Firewall was your first insane demon. That's props for that. It's a hefty first insane demon. But yeah, I kept playing like the weekly demons and I did a little bit of star grinding on mobile until around 2020 when I pretty much completely left mobile. And now I play it nowadays and I have no idea how I was able to beat some insane demons on that shit. Trying to control wave on mobile is freaking impossible compared to the consistent spam I'm able to do on PC now. Honestly, it might be interesting to go back and see what I can like make my mobile hardest. Because right now it's probably still Stereo Demon which is very funny. That's my hardest mobile completion. I gotta get a new one. Like when people ask me, "Oh, what's your hardest mobile completion?" It'd be like, "Oh, it's Stereo Demon." Like, come on. That was actually my hardest, like, in general, for a long time. It's like my hardest for a year. Until I beat Duelo Maestro. I forgot how to play this duel. Specifically that ship cube. Yo, Fire King, what's up? Welcome in, how you doing? I guess focus on the ship. Chillin', good to hear. Yeah, I'm pretty good as well. I mean, I love artificial events, so I'm like ecstatic to play this finally. It's been on my list for so long. I'm still iffy with that duel. Like, I'm kind of just sort of spamming my way through it. Fuck. I didn't mean to go back to the beginning. That's so annoying. Alright. Yeah, bro. Like, how these some people beat, like, shit harder than my hardest currently on mobile is beyond me. And that's all good about the layer response, though. I appreciate you being here. Working on your first Insane Demon on mobile? Ooh. Are you? Exciting. What Insane Demon would that be? Is it Firewall? Yeah, and watching the videos of, like, them recording themselves playing on their phone is, like, how do you do it? And you can just see this difficult-ass Extreme Demon, they're just tapping the phone with their thumb, like, and getting through it all. Supersonic? Yo, Supersonic is goated. And yeah, that duel is like one of the most infamous duels of all time. I legitimately went for Supersonic on mobile for a long time. In fact, I've said this before, but Supersonic is probably the most important level in my GD career. Like, I started that shit in 2017 on mobile, struggled the hell out of it, and I think my best was like... I'd gone to like Vibrance part numerous times and I kept dying to the last cube. So I never popped it on mobile. But then it was around the 2019 section when I started playing on computer that I started going for it again. And I finally beat the thing. And it took me 11,000 attempts. Which, up until Bloodlust, was my most attempts on any demon ever. Like, Supersonic held my most attempt count for 7 years. Well, nearly 7 years, probably. And yet, I actually play that level as, like, a break from some other levels. I love that level now. did practice in 45 attempts. That's really good. I love practicing levels, and then your like practice mode attempt count just keeps getting lower and lower, and watching that happen is really satisfying. 11k is weak numbers. I can imagine for you, man, and your mentality when it comes to new artists. But that was like absurd for me back then. I was an iPad player as well. You know, I was watching a recent Zeronium video, and he was using Blitzkrieg, the mod. And low-key, there are some things I do like about it. Not the strat as a whole, you know. I just like how you get that little ding sound whenever you finish a run. That's pretty much the only reason why I want it. You need to, like, a decent amount of momentum coming out of that ship. I feel like Zenthic's part is going to be one of those parts that I die to a lot. But, like, you wouldn't expect to die there a lot. Like, Michigan and Thrax, you would expect to die there a lot, because they're choke points. First extreme will be Kata on mobile. Best of luck to you, bro. 52-100 is pretty good on there. That covers the slow ship, which is one of the choke ones. But the thing about Kata is it is very first half heavy. And then the last half is a nerve control test, pretty much. I remember Kata pissed me off hard. I commented on one of your YouTube channels before? Huh? One of your YouTube channels? What is your channel called? I don't recognize you. Yo, nice. Ah, right, yes. I occasionally comment on people who play my levels. Still a lover of Final Phase, yes, yes. I would expect nothing less. I probably need to do this duel from like earlier in the level to properly get it down. How difficult is penultimate phase? That shit like difficult. Also, I think I remember another phase. That was like a hard demon, wasn't it? I think it's by Findexy. I have vague memories of it. Easy extreme. Another phase is an extreme demon? Really? Nah, there's gotta be there's definitely like a hard demon that's also named that. I'll give it a look once I'm done with the practice session. Yeah, I might add penultimate phase to the list then. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm getting this duel down. I will add it. Although the list is like 130 levels big. So I don't know when I'll get around to it. Because I usually do like a spin the wheel type shit for that list. Alright. But if penultimate phase uses like the second half of final phase, then that sounds hype. Because I've never really seen that part of the song used in like any level. Yeah, you've got to you gotta make that project, bro. Gotta fulfill the dream that young you had. Oh, I'm sure it is, yeah, but still, not many levels use the song at all, let alone the later parts. Did I ever show you that the layout that I made like in 2017 using that song? I may have shown it on stream before, but I can show it again. Yeah, 70 go 100's goated. They should add hard techno to the music library. What, as like the genre? Or is there a song called hard techno? Yes, I'll show the layout on stream then, but after I'm done practicing a bit. Genre, yeah. Dude, yeah, hard techno would go so well with some with GD gameplay. Alright, time to do 58 to 100 or 57 to 100. This is the goal run. I swear the hitboxes in Etz's part are just bigger than what they seem. What are we looking at here? No, they are just normal hitboxes, but it always feels like I die to shit when I should be surviving. Alright, I tell you what. Missouri, are you still here? Because I will show you the layout. The final phase layout. No, it wasn't this folder, it was the unfinished folder. This one. So, can't remember exactly when I made this, but it was around 2017, 2018. So you're about to see old me gameplay. And I was going to decorate this, but I made literally no progress, basically. I'm already forgetting how to play it. GG. I mean, at the time, I was like super proud of this gameplay. Probably some of the best stuff I had made at the time. Peak dolls, by the way. So this was going to be some epic boss fight in my mind. I had no idea what I was thinking of though. Oh wow, good gameplay, me. That's all I made. Don't know how the hell to make gameplay for the beginning part. Yeah, true. I guess just make some like ominous ship gameplay or something. That's what it gives off to me. So yeah, that was what I did with that song. Anyway, with the big slips, yeah, I was onto some shit, bro. Just got 14%. I'm gonna be dying here a lot. This is gonna be the equivalent of Evasium's part in Bloodlust. The whole Michigan and Anthrax duo. I'm sort of acclimatized to this choke point gameplay style because I play a lot of hard user coins. They tend to do a lot of stuff like this, like these 4 blue orbs. Still trying to figure out the editor, lol. Yeah, so am I. Some complex shit. May as well be programming in a game. Yo, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that layout from you. Or level. Hell yeah. I still think about that gradient background you added to that level. Because it looked so good. Recording on your phone. Good luck, bro. Yeah. Zenda did make a lot of the levels on mobile. No, dude, these robot jumps in Serp Spot is super hard. Nah, it definitely made a big difference in a positive way, changing the background from black. Like this, even if it's like just the subtle gradient, it gives it that extra little bit of detail that you don't always notice on the first watch, and that's what I love about some levels. Oh yeah, and there's also Dreamtide. Like, Dreamtide made Endless Dream solo on mobile and verified it themselves. Like, absolute Chad, bro. And from what I remember, Endless Dream was really fun, even if it was like one of the hardest experience I ever had at the time. Yeah, the hitbox is in that cloud. Oh no. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I have seen this, or pictures of it at least. I recognize that purple block design. Yeah, let's give it a watch. If you don't mind, of course. Don't want to show something on stream that you don't want shown publicly. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, sweet. Let's see. Yeah, it looks so sick for like 2.0 though. The full white background flash. Peak. Oh, it's that part of the song, yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, dude, the block this that design would totally have been rate worthy back in 2.0. For sure. And dude, that the way that layout ended, bro, was so nostalgic because so many of my unfinished levels just used to end like that, where I would enter a brand new transition, make like one structure, and then give up. So many levels that I was building ended up like that. So just seeing that dual wave and then the big diamond structure and then it just ends, bro. That took me back. Great job I'm not on the game. Hang on. Getting a bit warm. Ugh. I have some shit from 2.0 that I still have. It might be interesting to show on stream as well. I'll tell if I'm improving at this part or not. I think I am. No, I usually jump over that pad. Where will this be on my top 10? Let's have a look. It's tier 28 right now. Probably like 8. 8 or 9. It depends on whether I find it harder than Apollo 11 or not. I don't think it's going to be harder than Stalemate Redux or Diamond Disco. So, probably looking at like 8 or 9. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty hefty level to beat. But I've been meaning to get into the Technology Trilogy for fucking ages, bro. Like, since I started playing Extreme Demons. I guess I'm getting better at doing Abstract and Etzer together. Wow, that's actually a pretty difficult timing to do at the end there. Oh, no way, I forgot you can't buffer that. Wait, you might be onto something there. Because I like Digital Descent for literally the exact same reason. That part of Carnivores is like, when I first heard it, was just bliss. I had goosebumps. But otherwise, Digital is probably my least favorite of the technology. When considering everything else. I don't know, I'll come to a proper decision on that when I actually beat the whole thing. All 3 levels. Yeah, but I know exactly what you mean, especially that part in Devon's part where you, like, fall upwards. If you know what I'm talking about. Absolute goosebumps, bro. Let's go! We did the run! That was very quick, actually. Did not expect that. Alright, that's the whole last half. So now we got the first half, which includes Michigan, Anthrax, and Xanthic. Hold up. One thing before I continue, before I forget. I spelled that wrong, I did. Rob top ass misspelling. Oh, it's behind the walk. Yeah. I don't think I have this in my list yet, so let's pop that in there. Yeah, it wasn't in there. How long is it? Oh, it's only a minute and a half. That was a crazy run, yeah. I'm very glad I popped that. Okay, where do I want to go from now? I want to... Maybe I'll play from Xanthic. Yeah, because that gives me a good few parts to get to until Abstract. Okay, I'm getting some rhythm from that. I think the muscle memory is starting to form. Do I even need to click anything on the transition into Lugia? Looked like the slopes did everything for me there. And also, screw that singular slope in particular. It sends you nose diving into the ground. Yeah, the transition literally corrects me automatically. Don't need to click anything there. That's not what my muscle memory knows though, so I'm gonna have to relearn that. Pretty decent. It's so funny when I die like that. At least it's a funny death. It's annoying but funny. Otherwise, this UFO spam is super annoying. Because I can get through it by clicking 4 times, but then I risk going too early and hitting the slope. Gotta get the timing just right. Nice, there we got to second half. Dang! Ah. What's that? 45, 55, 65. 35% of level? No. For some reason, jumping out of this 1 block gap is actually hard to gauge. Maybe because it's moving. Anyway. It's time to tank the Zobros Michigan Anthrax trilogy. This is probably what's gonna kill most of my attempts here. Dude, I actually fuck hard with Zobros' part. Like, the dual ship gimmicky stuff here is like actually fun to pull off. Oh, Flame, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. I still cannot get the hang of those two yellow orbs. We're recovering pretty well from the injury. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Still seeing you beating extremes, which is awesome. GG on Proto Flicker as well. I'd love to do that one at some point. Hey, Marcin Masakra, how are you doing? Welcome in. With the occupational therapy, oh yeah. Yeah, as always, wishing the best. Hope you can recover well. I was reading the story that you posted on how you managed to break your finger, and bro, I can just picture it. Oh, it sounds horrible. What's hardest now? Mine is Bloodlust. GG on Stalemate. I love Stalemate. One of my favorite 1.9 Insane Demons. Oh, damn. How hard is Proto Flicker, by the way? Like, whereabouts on GDDL? I haven't checked, actually. Dude, every single orb in Michi's part is just like top 1 row. There isn't a single orb that isn't super difficult to time. You think you're done, but no, you've got that last yellow orb that is like the hardest click in the entire part. It probably isn't. The blue orbs are clearly harder, but I can never seem to get past that last yellow orb. right below down base. Okay. Yeah, dude, I hate that when, like, you expect the level to go smoothly, but it's actually a lot harder. I had that experience with Cataclysm. Because it'd be like, when I went for it, it was like, oh, it's Cataclysm, you know? I should be able to get this done pretty easy now. I've done 7 extremes. Oh boy, nah. I got royally tossed by Cataclysm, bro. And then, from then on, I'm like, okay, I'm never gonna make that assumption about extremes again. Ah! I just want to get Zobros to pass Anthrop. That's all I want to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Marcin, I'm not taking love requests today, unfortunately. But if I remember, I may have a look on stream. Oh, sorry, off stream. Sometime in my own time. Yeah, I remember when you were going for Ethereal, bro. The Discord messages that I was reading, it was tragic. Cataclysm can be a humbler too, bro. Actually, no truer words have ever been said. Because it's like, Cataclysm is the... It's like the underdog of the Extreme Demons. I guess. I think that's the right word. Like, everybody thinks Cataclysm is like the easiest extreme of all time. But no, it actually does have some, like, some punch to it. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna jump in earlier for that last orb. Getting pretty consistent at Zerberus. Yeah, I'm happy to see. Zerberus is actually a lot of fun to play, I've found. Got 9.6 and 9.7. Oh my god. My condolences, bro. 2.2 dual mini ship physics is total BS. Well, that's actually pre 2.2 dual physics. 2.2 actually fixed it. Because dual ship gravity is like 50 times heavier than what it should be. And it was actually more of a... Like, I actually get caught up when playing new ship physics with dual than I do old, because my brain is so used to the dual ship being heavy. Come on, man. I guess I did sound like that, didn't I? I didn't mean to. I know, I know. We all love jerks here. I'm cool with it. Great. I actually really don't like that ship. I already complained about it last stream. But I'm just not a fan of Anthrax gameplay. Yeah. That 3.3 hours of footage. I probably fit into the nerd stereotype for a lot of things. Like, the similarities are very clear. I think the only thing that isn't similar is that I don't wear glasses. Come on, I just want to get this run, bro. I've been on this for like 20 minutes. You're all nerdy in school. Hey, we're all nerds. And there's nothing wrong with that. If I can pop this run, then I can beat the level. so hard to see any of the souls in that part. But then I can't look away from directly looking at my ship because then I can't control it properly. It's the dilemma I have right now. Gotta go to the hospital. Pretty sure you had a minor heart attack. Excuse me? Yeah. That's serious. God damn, I hope you're alright. Nah, bruh. Oh, it could be anything, man. So many factors. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something to get checked out. If it is something, it's better call early. If you have a history of them, yeah. Yeah, well, definitely best get checked out at a young age, because as you get older, it's going to start becoming more of a problem. Those types of things. Oh, okay. Basically RNG whether I manage to bonk this block or not. It's so hard to gauge where I am in this part because there's so much frickin' decoration. Yes! That's fine. I'm just happy we managed to do that wrong. I was 10% of the level. Should I try and go for it again? Ah, wrong button. That's like the third time I've done this today. It's alright, we went far. And I wanted to do run from Mannix anyway. feel so much more relieved playing these parts now. That's just the strat when it comes to checkpoints. You've just got to pour like a good half an hour into it. Just to really commit it to muscle memory. So by the time you get there again from earlier in the level, you're like, I know what to do here. You've got that pattern. Anyway, the run we want to do is Manix to Zobros. I've seen some people do this. They skip going through the teleportal and just go straight down. And honestly, that seems harder. It's less clicks, but like... Actually, no, it isn't less clicks. It is just straight up harder to do. Because you've got to line yourself up with the release. Not me jumping over the yellow pad. Frickin' labyrinth death. Not me doing it again, Jesus. Nah, this is becoming muscle memory now. Please, no. That's the third time I've died to that single slope. Now I need to consciously remember to click a little later there. Don't you love when that happens? And you can no longer run on autopilot or something. It's like, oh, now I've got to actively remember to not do something. I swear that happens to me way too much when I'm star grinding, bro. Because, like, when I star grind, I generally like to go autopilot mode. But then there's that one level that pops up where it's like, I need my brain for it, and I have to switch gears again. In fact, recently, I think it was maybe yesterday or something, I was star grinding, and I found this 2.05 star that legit took me about 20 minutes to beat. It was just like, it was that kind of 2.0 gameplay where it was just the same block, but like copy and pasted all throughout the part. And then there was like sidebars on the left and right of the screen, so I couldn't see very well what was coming up. So I pretty much had to rely on my memory of to actually survive. And with a tired brain that just wanted to star grind in peace, that was a nightmare. What am I doing? Messing up the click pattern. Yeah, good to see you do it. And that's all good. Oh, I actually have some exciting news to share with y'all. I am going to try and build a new PC. I've done some research and I've got like my list of parts that I'm going to use. I'm actually going to go out tomorrow and see if I can get any of them locally. Otherwise I may have to go and order some online. Then I'm going to build it myself. I have literally no experience with computers until like a month ago when I started watching videos about it. And this one's going to be like a lot more powerful than my current one. So I've had my current rig for like 5 years at this point. So it's getting a little old. And I can tell it's starting to struggle to run some of the stuff it used to be able to. Hold up. Oh, that was a good run. Slide the knowledge. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of knowledge. It'd probably take a good like 10 minutes to explain everything. This is something I've been kind of building up towards over the past few months. But yeah, I'm hella excited. So my current rig I actually bought pre-built. So I didn't even build it, and I pretty much knew nothing about how it worked. I mean, I knew my specs and stuff, but I didn't know what each of the specs meant until now. But yeah, my hope with this, and I'm not going to get my hopes up too much for this because it's still like a very big if. This new PC I'm getting is going to be good with gaming and editing. So it's an all-round good one because my current PC like seriously struggles with video editing softwares. So I experienced this when I tried to make some like highlight reels of levels I was beating, and shit was just running like so sluggish. Like even with the most basic tasks, like simply adding a text object to a video would like increase load times by like 5 seconds. It was struggling. So with this new one, I'm hoping I've selected, decent enough parts, but it should be good to edit videos. And with that, I may try once again to go back into the content business and potentially make some more highlights of like extreme demons and stuff. Because right now the whole content side of my channel is literally just replays. I'm just a showcase channel, except I actually just upload extreme demons and insane demons and occasionally the level I made. And that's about it. And I would like to at least give a proper shot at some real content. The PC was never really good to begin with. Just need a better PC because you can't run much besides GD. Yeah. And it was until recently that I learned that a gaming PC isn't exactly that good at editing. I thought, you know, oh, a powerful PC is going to be good at everything. But no, you actually have to choose a build. You're going to go with the gaming build, you're going to go with the editing build, or you're going to go with the all-round build. Freaking roguelike, bro. You choose all your parts as you go. Look at this nerd speaking. Comparing PC building to roguelike games. Absolute nerd. Also, first stream after beating Labyrinth. I actually really enjoyed the level. In the end, Labyrinth was a fun experience. And I'm actually kind of excited to go back and get all achievements. But it won't be anytime soon, I'm gonna give it a rest. I don't know how long I should keep playing this tonight, because finger is kind of hurting a bit. I'm gonna take this run to the end. And then I might hop over to do some star grinding. Hello, GD Random. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Not playing level requests today, sorry. Jeez, holy lag spike, bro. That's all good. If the PC build goes well, we're gonna help you out. Dude, I would love to. I'd love to help. But I'm a real, I'm not the most knowledgeable person on that shit. I can try and help out as much as I can, but I probably won't be as good as some other people. Or most other people, rather. I need to do some runs that start before Zenthic, because, yeah, I'm good at Zenthic on its own, but trying to do it from earlier in the level is probably going to be a problem, so I'm probably going to work on that next time. Oh. Damn, I'm sorry about that. That's unlucky. I have a mate I work with who's who recently built a PC. So I've been kind of talking with him every so often on my shifts. He's been kind of guiding me on how to build it. But yeah, I would be glad to help you, Mizero. Freaking slope. Such a goofy ass death. Yeah, that's fair. Whenever you're ready, though, give me a ping. Fucking adult life. Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely nearly done with the session today. I might just place a checkpoint at Lugia at this point. No! It's been a decent session, yes it has. It's actually been a pretty good session. Managed to get the 57 to 100 that I was aiming for. In fact, I wasn't even aiming to get it this stream. Which is even better. I guess the next goal is a 35 to 100. No, dude. Galvatron is such a free part. So is Terran. It's alright. Oh. Oh, GG's. Good sesh. time is it? It's 10:30. Oh, I'll probably do like half an hour's worth of star grinding, maybe. New quests will be in. You know how it goes, random page. We are just kidding. I love this song. This song is goated. Absolute banger. Wow. Friggin' most blinding overlay flash of all time. Give me a level that screams 2018 more than this. Could also be 2019. Those two eras have pretty similar styles. Do a practice run of penultimate. Could do that, yeah. Sounds fun. Probably after this. So is penultimate like a direct remake of the ultimate phase, or is it like a continuation? I should probably hop into practice mode. This seems to be killing me a lot. Keep forgetting what to do. It's kind of its own thing. I gotcha. So it's like it presents itself as a remake, but it's like something completely different. Also, was that a coin route up there? Did I miss something? No, there's definitely a coin up there. Come on. Never mind. There's a keyhole there. I missed a key already. Well, let's go back and find it. Nah, it wouldn't be a sequel if it wasn't officially endorsed. Where's this key, bro? Or are you just a keyhole for decoration? I swear. There's nothing behind here. Absolute trollage behavior, bro. I got fooled. Should have just played the level through, damn it. Watch, it's probably going to be a free coin after all this. Oh, and of course the level's like fully readable after that first part. Yeah, just to rub salt in the wound. Well, I didn't see a coin. Comments, do you say anything? Also, 2018, I was bang on correct. Haha. Where are you, coin? Are you free? No free coin at the end. I could be freaking anywhere. Might have to use the coin finding strat. So you grab a coin, you place it, go to custom select filter, and select all, and that will select the coin, and then you just move it all the way to the bottom of the editor. There it is. It was at the end. Where were you? You weren't there before. Promptly killing myself now. One click there, noted. Nah, this level's actually really good for its time. Rip. Very funny. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm running on autopilot. I'm forgetting stuff. Wait, I didn't get the coin. Do I need to activate something? Oh, fuck off. Nah, that's going in the list. I'm not playing this. I'll get that later. I had a hunch that I had to activate something. Anyway. What we shall do now is throw a quick practice run into this. Yeah. Oh, we're starting off strong with this design-wise, bro. What is this double click? Is that a micro click? Ew. Yeah, this is starting off strong. I love how it's just early 2.1 Mega Collab style. Yo, sight reading goat, let's go. Alright, I've got to time that yellow, it seems, so I hit the blue portal first. Ah, that sync was sick. Going up. What am I doing here? Oh, fake block. Okay. More micro clicks, it looks like. Okay, no, you just hold. Right. Nice. No, not force speed mini wave. This is my weakness. Nah, it's not that bad. I see that blue pad I need to use. Yeah. We got some Noble Boy wave action. This block design makes it really hard to tell, like, what's solid. Yeah, I can see this wave being a real choke point. Nice. This looks cool. That's some unique UFO duel gameplay that I've not seen before. Except in Heliopolis. Random ass fake spike. That's a fire idea. You know, this level does have some, like, really unique and fun concepts. No, I would genuinely love to go for that at some point. Seems fun to play. Anyway, there was one thing I wanted to do before I end today. And that was give you a look at some of my oldest levels that I have on my account. Or in my local levels. So this is probably the oldest one right now. Classic cringy ass description. That hasn't changed since 2016, by the way. I have not edited this. So the first half of this is built in 2.0, and then for some reason I tried to finish it in 2.1, like 3 years later. So you'll see a change in quality. Look at these gorgeous colors. This type of shit I was cooking 10 years ago. And then this was also going to be super epic boss fight. You're going to be fighting against a tree. I remember that much. So that's probably the goofiest one. There was also this one that I was super proud of. Using good old Sky Strike. Classic. It's what I was talking about, where like I start the next part, make like 1 or 2 structures, and then that's it. Hey Aprilis, what's up? Good to see you, man. How's it going? What's this other one? There was Critical Error, I believe. Bro, this is the second level that I've typed last 2.0 level in my description. What was I doing? They had a bit too much fun with the move trigger there. And there was one more. Oh, did you get to the hospital? W. Well, I hope it goes well, man. I hope you're alright. This one's just a chill level. This is like pretty much fully inspired by those 2.0 levels that just copy and paste structures around. But yeah, those 4 levels that I showed just then are pretty much all I have left of 2.0. Aside from the levels I actually uploaded back then. And 2.1 rolled around and everything went downhill. You wanna see the shit I was making when 2.0 dropped? Oh, sorry, 2.1. Absolutely fell off here. Although, to be fair, this level was a lot less serious than the others. I was just kind of, you know, messing around. Just making whatever the hell I wanted. Oopsie. Alright, I placed coins in this part, yeah, I forgot. The coins don't do anything. Barcode Valkyrie. Is that the... Yeah, that uses the Exor song, I bet. I think I know what level you're talking about. I got like weekly the other day. The other week. I'll have to double check. But yeah, Barcode Valkyrie is a great song. And it's the most abominable dual gameplay known to man. Because the coins were gonna lead to a actual coin, but I never made the triggers for it. We were just making anything. So yeah, that's when I began my my gameplay arc. Oh, what's this one? One in fast layout. This one I actually uploaded to YouTube like yonks ago. It was one of the first layouts I ever uploaded to YouTube. And I was super duper proud of this. So I pretty much didn't make another decorated level until Switchboard. So I was just making layouts. But I was having fun. I also was like in love with this song back in the day, I don't know why. It is a bit of a classic. Personally, I remember that one like super popular layout that used this song and it kind of inspired this level. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. It's like super old media now. Probably forgotten. Anyway. The rainbow part of that song in that one level. Oh yeah, talking about galactic fragility, yeah. Where like the song goes to the solo piano and it builds up. Yeah, I too love that part. Low-key, bro. GD songs be my favorite genre. Well, the Misfire song, to be fair, is a nong. And I guess you can only really class a GD song as a GD song if it's on Newgrounds. At least I assume Misfire's a nong. I haven't actually checked. It is, okay. Good. Yep. Growing up with Geometry Dash has pretty much shaped my music taste. I don't even know what I would have been into if I didn't play this game. Probably whatever my parents were listening to. But yeah, the type of stuff that Waterflame and One Fin, Myophone, F777, Mega Nico, Forever Bound. See, those are my top artists. I haven't heard of Laufey? Sorry, I don't know how to properly pronounce that. Metal is cool. It's not my personal jam, but I can definitely go for it. Oh yeah, and Camellia. Camelia's go-to. Leve. How was I supposed to know? Oh, good. And I saw the sub emoji and I'm like, oh shit, I probably butchered that name. Well, it's time for me to go. Thanks for hanging around, popping in, staying, having some good chats and laughs. Been a lot of fun. Gonna try and stream on Wednesday again. That seems to be the schedule I'm trying to keep to, is the Wednesday and Saturday stream. So, yeah, sorry, Applerus, I know you just got here, but I'm a little tired. Yeah, have a good night, day, whatever time it is for you. I'll catch you next time.